Well, hello there, tall drink of water. Happy New Year's, people.
Happy New Year!
Say something to the nation.
We got 5 minutes till 2014 and we're gonna fuck shit up. Yeah.
Whoa, you gotta watch your language now. This is a family channel, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, have fun. Happy New Year.
Coming up, I'm right here in Times Square, and I know he's here somewhere, and I cannot wait for the moment I can say I met...
I think he was supposed to kiss you.
Hi, you guys. So I'm here with Richard and Katie from the Utah Nordic Alliance of Utah, and you guys are teaching me how to cross-country ski. So give us some bass. Okay. Yes. Now I'm going to toss it back to you guys. I just slipped and fell. So we'll have more, but tell people the basics of coming up here and paying $7.
Wow.
Very
hard
cool.
work out
It
there.
is hard work, yes.
And, you can fall, but as long as you keep getting back up.
Yeah.
Right?
Cross-country skiing is hard work.
Yeah.
It's really a cool environment, guys. So we're going to send it back to you in the Toasty Warm studio.
Plow drivers like it. They've been able to come in and really clear the streets really nicely. In fact, they've cleared it so much that people have put on their scarves and their hats and their big coats, and we've seen a couple of people walking down the street now that they've been plowed. We've seen a couple of people jogging down the street, and they are on the street because the sidewalks are still pretty thick. Now, we spoke to some people earlier today about...
No one's going the exact speed limit. I would say around 40 miles an hour. Some people are going even slower than that. So it's extremely slippery. I actually just fell on the pavement, and that's the same thing that's happening on the roadways.
I did buy some ice cream bars, and I said to Bridget, the videographer I'm working with, we have to eat these really fast because they're not going to stay frozen. And she didn't believe me. She said, no, it's cold. I said, it has to be 0 or ice cream won't stay cold. And lo and behold, it's so warm, it doesn't even stay on the stick.
Now, the store will remain open throughout the repairs. Police tell us they are still looking for those 8 suspects. Reporting live in Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Angelique, thanks. Next at noon.
2 St. Thomas students struck by a hit-and-run driver before the holidays. They still got a long way to go in their recovery, but they're not going it alone. How their friends are all helping in for them tonight.
Although we have a snow day here for a lot of kids, they cannot be out in these sub-zero wind chills. Megan, back to you.
All right, so if they're canceling the train, does that mean that you and I are having another night in bed together? That's a long story.
Oh, my goodness. I have no words, except that we're going to be on YouTube in a few minutes.
The only reason I said it is because during Hurricane Sandy, there were no hotel rooms, and Janice and I shared a hotel room so that there were enough rooms for all of the people on air.
I'm happy to say that you're the only female I've ever shared a bed with.
Well, there you go. Thank you for sharing and sharing. See you, hon.
I don't hear anything.
And then over here, we're waiting for those pipes to burst.
Yeah, I don't know if they...
What will it look like, though, real quick?
It'll look like something like that. Oh, jeez. That's why you wear the safety glasses.
When the weather gets cold, you and I put on jackets and we bump up the heat in our homes to be comfortable, to brace ourselves against the frigid temperatures. But what about UNA's Leo and Una, who...
He says what you're doing is you're doing down the departmental spending because you need to find deeper cuts in spending in government departments. So in real terms, that means spending on things like schools, on hospitals. I might give up on that.
Okay, Bernie, we're here.
Come on, man. What do you want us to fucking do?
All right, here we go.
But I would always forget my bag at home.
Clark the bear, described as a young, friendly cub who can't wait to interact with the kids. Also worth noting, he doesn't wear any pants. I think that is a gag photo. If we can switch to the next one.
First of all, I just want to know, I don't know what to say about a bear who does. Did Yogi Bear wear pants? I'm not sure, because I don't know if him and Boo Boo wore pants.
Yogi Bear, I believe, wore a collar and tie. He was a classy bear, but still, this one's pretty frumpy. It's like a children's character.
As the Jets get out there and Josina and everybody on hand, there's going to be some exciting, be some curveballs today. So why don't we pick some of these curveballs? So 1 o'clock game, Jets at Dolphins.
Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
corner of the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm going to shut it for you real quick. LOB.
All right, and Joe, back over to you.
Mr. G. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'm hype, baby. You know, I told everybody that. Everybody knew what was going on. They tried to count us down, and I thought it was going to happen. And you see my shirt said? Dallas suck. This is before, and this is how they're going to be tomorrow. Yeah. NFC champions, baby. Yeah. Ain't nothing but NFC, baby. Or if ain't the best on maybe. Got a whole city going crazy. Because the Eagles are the best. The Eagles number one. The Bulls are the best, baby. You heard me? Eagles all the way. E-A-G-L-E-S. NFC champs. Yeah.
You know, I debated whether or not I was going to
Where
show.
do I go? Are we here? Guys, are we over here? I'm
Kevin,
sorry.
come on. I could
I'm
use some
sorry.
help. It's real simple today. It's cold outside. You can do the forecast.
Okay, today, guys, we're dealing with wind chill factors that we've never seen before. In this area right here, we're experiencing a lot of cold. Right here, in this thing, we got 8, and over here in Atlanta.
Well, I could learn some moves from you. What
that's,
is that?
you don't get low. That's what you got to do. You got to get low. Okay?
Get low like the temperatures.
And right here is where we're going to go, but this could come up. And over here where it's brown is where it's dirt at.
Where there's dirt at.
I think at this point we should seriously consider not continuing
Congresswoman
Section 215.
let me interrupt you. Congresswoman, let me interrupt you just for a moment. We've got some breaking news out of Miami. Stand by, if you will. Right now in Miami, Justin Bieber has been arrested on a number of charges. The judge is reading the charges, including resisting arrest and driving under the influence. He's appearing now before the judge for his bond hearing. Let's watch.
Craig on behalf of the state.
All right. Mr. Perez and Mr. Craig? Craigo. Okay. State?
Judge, on the case of Mr. Bieber, the state's just asking.
End of the year and to start the new year for you.
All right, thank you so much, Mallory, and thank you for making us your choice for News at 11. If you missed any phone numbers or web links, you know where to go.
And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
And follow us on Twitter. Have a good night.
Good afternoon from the 7 Newsroom. I'm Jacqueline Felgate.
We have not gotten into the worst part of this storm yet. That is to come a little bit later on tonight. So obviously here at the College of Charleston, they're already having a good time.
I compare winter to be the Justin Bieber of seasons. It was kind of cute and exciting when it first started out, and now it's a bit obnoxious and should probably just stay in Canada.
Not really more accumulating snow, but just a biting, granular, kind of slushy, icy snow.
We're going to have people that are going to be dying over the next couple of days. We were going to be losing our heat in many of our homes. People will be making poor choices.
Reporter Kristen Thorne is in Smithtown in Suffolk County tonight. She continues.
You see a gentleman there with gas. He's trying to, what are you doing there, sir? Trying to keep your heater going? I'm sorry. Whoop. Is that Deidre? Oh, okay. We're going to take this away. Yeah.
And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Go ahead and keep on the run. I'm sorry to have kept you, but I appreciate you guys talking with us.
Stay warm.
All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops, that can happen.
The barn was only used for 2 weeks of the year for breeding, so it wasn't insured.
As we said, it is Valentine's Day, one of the busiest days for restaurants as well. And if you're making last-minute dinner plans, you may have a hard time getting in some of the titties in some of the city's top spots. We checked around at some local restaurants.
The unarmed boy got out of his car and said, "This S-H-I-T is going down now."
If you just say things naturally, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, they just think and fuck.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Yes, we bleeped it. Good, good. All right.
The 3 victims were part of a CXS crew.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
I am a Broncos fan, so I'm hoping Manning throws a few touchdown passes, but the Seahawks, they have a chance too. 20% chance for a scattered shower. Sorry about that.
Yeah, guys, not quite as many people along the sidewalk here, but just as many cars as we've seen all night. Take a look over here.
Serious technical difficulties with our audio system, and for some reason this is the only audio that works right now, but we want everyone to know that we are frantically working on this situation. For some reason we are experiencing some serious technical difficulties with our audio system, and we hope you'll bear with us as we iron out this situation. But that's the thing with this morning show. You never know what to expect. But while I'm on the air here, let me tell you the latest on this situation on the Mag Mile. We have some seriously high wind gusts in the Chicago area today through 3 o'clock this afternoon.
This tops it all. This tops the fake plane crash. This tops everything.
I tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've been my mistake. You know what?
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Flavia, you're exactly
we may be
right.
all black and famous.
You
but
are
we all don't look
guilty.
alike.
I am guilty.
Next question.
I am guilty.
He thought you were Bob Dylan.
Right. That's right.
You're the entertainment reporter.
I know.
You're the entertainment reporter for this station.
Flog.
And you don't know the difference between me and Lawrence Fishburne?
My mistake. My mistake. I apologize.
Really?
I apologize.
I'm the other guy. I'm the other guy. The other one. What's in your wallet?
Right. That's it.
I'm that
exactly
guy.
right.
There's more than one black guy doing a commercial.
There it is. No question about that.
I'm the what's in your wallet black guy.
Okay.
He's the car black guy.
There it is.
Morgan Freeman is the other credit card black guy. You only hear his voice though, so you probably won't confuse him with Lawrence Fishburne.
You're 100% right. To RoboCop,
there's a heavyweight black guy that's like putting cash down in the seats in a baseball stadium, but he's also the black guy that turns off the house, the water, and the lights when his kid tells him the house is cool. I'm not that guy either.
Do we want to do a list of all the people that you're not?
And I've actually never done a McDonald's or a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial. I know that's surprising.
Right. Fair enough.
Oh, man.
To the original...
And I'm the only black guy in RoboCop that's not a criminal, other than Michael K. White.
Tell you what, it's obviously a great cast, and this director does have some extraordinary credits.
You do know who they all are, though, right?
Yes, I do.
I mean, just in case they have some of them on the show, do some work.
I won't make the same
Do some research. Make sure you don't confuse them with those other white actors that are out there, like Brad Pitt.
This is a well-deserved spanking. Thank you for it.
Before we let you go, since we have you here, we haven't had a chance to kind of talk about some of the...
I'm not speaking about anything that's off topic. This is only about the president.
Well, what about...
Thank you.
All right, so Congressman Michael Grimm does not want to talk about some of the allegations concerning his campaign finances. We wanted to get him on camera on that, but he, as you saw, refused to talk about that. Back to you. Why?
Let me be clear to you. You have to do that to me again. I'll tell you.
What? I just wanted to ask you. Why? It's a valid question.
You tell me what the fuck. No. You're not man. You're not man. Breaking like a boy.
It's National Bagel Day today, and it's Bruegger Bagel's 31st birthday. So the company will give you 3 free bagels. You have to go in before 11 a.m., though, and take a coupon with you. Kristen is on her way right now. You can find a link to it on newsnet5.com.
Oh, man, I still got off air. What is going on? Oh, thank you.
Em dos alimentadores, onde causou curto-circuito esse equipamento causou curto-circuito em transformador, e o próprio sistema desligou esses circuitos para que a falha não se estendesse ainda mais.
Ainda há risco de ter mais algum apagão aqui em Pouso Alegre, na nossa região?
Não, o nosso produto ele é exposto, então ele está sujeito a...
The panel said it welcomed the apology, but said some of the financial costs could have been avoided.
And good morning, I'm Todd Vanderhayden in for Bev today. Good morning. Good morning. It is Thursday, March 13th. You are Marcia. I am. I almost jumped you there. Sorry about that. That's okay. You can jump me anytime. Not that way. Not that way. You know what I meant. You can jump into the conversation. And the rest of Canada now knows what you...
Pigs are reportedly running rampant in a Venice community. The Jacaranda West Country Club Village has recently reported wild hogs tearing up residents' yards.
As I said, the ambulance just left, a fire truck just left, and there's a firefighter there right now, but everyone is out safely. We're live tonight. David Williams, First Coast News, ABC 12, ABC 25, back to you.
KTVU's Heather Holmes is live now at Oakland's Oracle Arena, where there's a lot of debate over Miley's onstage behavior. Heather.
From what people here are telling me, it was quite the spectacle, with Miley doing an awful lot of her now trademark twerking and more. And it is salacious moves like that, not her music, that's making headlines again.
It is another soaker around Western Washington, and we're going to get a look at how that will affect your morning.
I'd be happy, man. Rangers to me are a sinking ship.
And we'll check back in with Tom in just a little bit. In the meantime, that rain is definitely...
There goes a couple of plows demonstrating what I said. What I said, hitting us. All right, there you go. Here comes another one. There, they knocked it. Four plow trucks, and you can still snow covered. So
if you're at home and you are watching this and you want to...
If you want to stop by, it's a little windy. The weather is kind of catching up to us.
Well, all the donations here.
Oh, there go our lights. So
we're going to toss it back to you guys.
And we're going to have to run because our light's catching on fire. We'll catch you later.
We at KVOA News 4 are very committed, so committed. I'm going to sign off now because I want to get there by the time everything tips off. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to my buddy Danny here, and go Wildcats.
All right, hey, Paul. Get you inside. Enjoy that game. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock. Thanks so much.
All right, somewhere in between the teleprompter and
looks like we're having some.
The name song singer got mispronounced and the flap started trending online. Luckily for Menzel and the songs, Travolta's introduction had no influence on Academy voters last night. That was a hugely popular. I don't know what's happening right now.
I'm just mouthing you because the camera's on me.
Yeah.
So I will now take the next story.
Now still temperature. Ear test. Hello again. What a wet day.
Ginger, thank you. Coming up, more problems for a troubled
earthquake.
singer. Yep,
we're having an earthquake. Okay, it appears to have stopped.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump right now to
our cameras behind us.
To the U.S. Geological Survey. Let's get right on that right now. That felt very close.
Very strong.
Yeah, let's get right on that. Okay.
All right, Henry, we're going to bring you into this. You can see right now. I mean, we've got stuff kind of here falling. We've got some sort of ceiling falling from the rafters up here. All right, we want to get to Eric Spillman. He's actually... it is funny.
Whoa, an earthquake.
Big earthquake right now.
Big earthquake. That's
a really strong shaker right now.
Very big. You can tell we got...
We're looking at a strong jolt, and it's still
graph right now. This is quite a jolt.
And we can still feel
it.
And it looks like we're having a little bit of some shaking happening right now in our studio. Let's see who else felt that. Yeah, we're going to get some numbers right now on the NBC4 meter that we have to check out and see exactly how strong that was. We felt that one for sure.
All right, folks, stay with us.
We are having an earthquake right now, a fairly large earthquake. We're going to go to break, I think, or are we going to stick with us here? We're going to stay as you take a look at video here. We're going to stay on the air right now.
Whoa.
Chris Brown, that is...
Sorry.
He left rehab this morning, or he is... Okay, Chris Brown will face a judge today. He is currently in jail after leaving rehab. We're going to gather our thoughts here real quick, but we did have an earthquake, fairly large one here in Glendale, or at least the shaking was large here in Glendale. You see it there on our earthquake camera.
Did you do that? Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
Whoa!
All right, that's an earthquake.
Whoa. Yeah.
And that's a big one.
Wow. Okay.
All right, you know what? I got to start this bad boy up. May I? Yes. Okay, I'm going to start it up. Let's hear this kitty purr. I think the door has to be shut. Does it? Foot's on the brake. I'm pushing it down. Do I need the keys?
Yes. Are they not in the car?
They're not in the car. They're over there. Here, the keys are coming. The keys are coming. I got it.
There we go.
I can't. It's not working. We wrecked it earlier. In practice, this worked. Sorry. We'll send it back to you, and I'll just pretend like I'm driving this.
I believe that's what we would call an epic fail.
It's a Jaguar.
A Jaguar.
A Jaguar.
And the expo runs from today through Sunday. And do you plan on visiting, dear John?
Yes, I do. I'm going to sit down on some, what do you call it? They call it Rithian leather. Yes, I am.
He has become an award-winning actor this entire season leading up to the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Longview native of Texas, Matthew McConaughey. I believe he's on the phone with us right now.
What?
Matthew, are you there?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What is shaking news a day breaking?
How are you? Okay, I'm going to...
Well, what's going down in my old stomping grounds there, Ron? Hey, buddy.
Well, Matthew, I'm going to give this over to Cynthia because she's incredibly excited that you're on the phone with us.
Is this a joke?
Oh.
No, this is Matthew
Oh, my
McConaughey.
goodness. Well, all right here.
Question for him?
Matthew, is this really you? Seriously?
Well, is this really you? I got to ask that right now. How are you? What's your name one more time?
Well,
there?
my name is, Matthew, my name is Cynthia Isaguirre. I actually used to work at KLTV in Tyler, so I covered a lot of stories in your hometown of Longview.
I remember. Say your last name again one more time. Say it real slow.
Isaguirre.
Isaguirre.
And we know you like Latin women, so I figured it wouldn't be hard for you to say that last name.
Oh, this one knows me right there. How you doing there, darling?
Well, I want to know how you're doing as you prepare for the Academy Awards. I mean, hello, Dallas Buyers Club. You did a phenomenal job. I think you're going to win, buddy.
Oh, bless your heart, baby girl. I tell you, I am just on cloud 9. If there were a higher cloud than cloud 9, I'd be on cloud 90 right now. This week has just been so amazing. I've been taking that ethereal elevator straight up there, and I've just been floating in the stratosphere this entire week. What an honor.
All right, Matthew, let me ask you something. Here's a question for you. I know you spent some time in Dallas. When you're here, do you listen to 99.5 The Wolf and Ken Buckner in the morning?
I have no recollection of who that particular individual may be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Buckner.
All right.